kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage seemed flying downfield. Not much gain on that return. It's a good coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road. They'll face a strong defense. It gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today here.
And Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. The receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings out fourth down now. Plenty ready to move away. This one will be fair caught. Florida's offense takes the field. The first chance we're going to see them today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who have been counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Behind the line, it's Hill.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Scanning the field. It's Moore. That's made on the left side. Over your heads out of bounds. But the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. Offense moving to a bunch formation. And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver snags it. It's complete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback still with the football. Gets the first and still running. They can't stop him. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on the line. Dutch will crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. Really trapped for a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
Handoff to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's got it settled. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance.
And it's blocked. The kick was low.
Well, this looked to be a very routine field goal attempt, and it turns out to be a blown-up play. Special teams unit completely erased that chip shot opportunity.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a Jay Sweet. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Replay goes backwards. Makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. Didn't see anybody open. Just throws it away. That's not going to bring out third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but they need this crucial conversion right now.
for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep. Wow. Now brings up fourth down.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
The Ducks will have to kick this away. It's the first play for the offense. See if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense back out there trying to get something going. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They're doing the same thing here. See if the defense can make adjustments. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Physically defending, that one falls incomplete. Second down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's complete in the crossing route. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when a quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man and finds his receiver pulling away from that defender. Makes a nice throw and a first down.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Pass rush closing in. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is great. This is what the great ones do. Uses his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left, and at one point, he flipped the switch from passer to runner. He got a pretty good gain out of it, too.
He'll hand it off. He breaks free. There's the first down. He's still going.
It was just a matter of time until this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Trying to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back, it's Moore. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the foul.
shotgun and will hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Using his legs and the scramble. That's a first down in the red zone on this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Launching one to the end zone.
Well, that's the thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. Play action, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Back to pass. It's Moore. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He's going to hand this off. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. The shotgun running play call. Over the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. And the quarterback dropping back, bringing pressure. He takes the catch. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down.
there's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Defense is coming after him. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Using the ground game, tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Over the middle by the tight end. Make the stop, but then moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. First down and 10 now. And here's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He escapes the pocket.
This is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are 2 different things.
Tackle on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone and will begin the drive at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaking free at the 35. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
It's reeled in. It's Hill. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. To the air. It's Moore. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery and turnover.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Keeping it on the ground here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes a quick catch. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
It's a short completion of a big tight end. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Passes the 40. Goes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense with his scrambles today. Offense clicking now. It's another first down at the 45. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. It's caught down the right side for a huge gain. It looks like the player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with the first down. On the move now. And he's forced out of bounds with the defense who just short of the line of scrimmage. Short loss.
Now this quarterback's a threat with his legs, but this defense has clearly done their homework. They're not fooled at all. Good job of pushing him out of bounds for a short loss.
Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Seconds of the half, chance for just a couple more plays. It's a sack that got it back at the 4-yard line. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
So much to break down from a spirited first half in this Pac-12 championship. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's head back to Chris and Kurt and the conclusion of the Pac-12 championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? Looking downfield. It's Moore. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle at the 37. That's a solid gain. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Play fake, looking to throw. With the receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They'll run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the ball rolls dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. The pocket breaking down. Pushing and drop back to the 8-yard line.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. Pressure is coming. He leaves the ball deep down that right side. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive, but that's just not smart football.
Looking downfield, it's Moore. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He's on the step. Recovered with a kicking team now. They steal possession here.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
First and goal, handoff. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He'll be brought down. bring it out from his end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner steps out. They mark the ball right there. The offense tries back out on the field. Last possession, they got stopped on the quarterback. They can fall in. Let's see if they can get it going this time. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big play.
Out of bounds after another big scramble. This guy's legs has been a major weapon for the offense today. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. He finds anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Breaks free. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the runner's just out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And it's a bunch formation. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Hunter. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback delivers quickly. Receiver on the screen. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the mark. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Looking for his back. Looks to the left. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Looking to throw again. Looks toward the sideline and finds the running back.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient instead. Why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 35-10 game. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Back to pass. It's Moore. He's running out of time here. Quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Touchdown, 1st and 10 here. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He fires this throw and he's intercepted. down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense.
About the pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception.
Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Escapes the pocket. He gets the first down, looking for more. You're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to the end zone. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt. He is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. Quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. Let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And they're just taking lead. Drive is starting at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He hands it off from the gun. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional. That's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Offense will try to convert a third and long on the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
There's the handoff. That's the first down and more. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. The Ducks look to keep this drive moving. Dropping back. It's Moore. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Now, this defense has done done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
They look to throw it here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. He's got it. He's open. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. And the Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw yet again. Launching run to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact
it's blocked. Picked up by the defense. It's a live ball. Could be a 2-point return here. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense comes out to start this drive. Again, they keep it going. They mix the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown run.
To be successful. It's a nice solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's second down. The shotgun handoff here. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle by the throw, good enough to move the sticks.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle is made, and it's good for a first down to the 47.
Boy, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice game.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Here as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And the QB will try again on second attempt. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
What is this?
Drops back, needing the third down completion here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally tackled him. Tremendous play, the pick, and then that return.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, working with the lead. Run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they get a chance to get right back in the game.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on the completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Ducks are going to cash in here in the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made by the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's Davison. Runs to the defender. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for three? Grab behind the line. It's Davison. The game is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. Defense is coming after it. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's got it with room to run. He'll pick up the first down, stopping at the 27.
Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that line with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
He finds the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to...
Here comes a deep shot. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
Illegal forward pass.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Pre-snap motion from the receiver.
Come on, D.
On the move now. Great move there. Breaks free with room to run. Shoots out of bounds and a nice pickup on that last play. The offense really clicking here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And they scored, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the beautiful scoring play is negated by that penalty. That's a tough break. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. First down here for this offense. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense will decline the penalty after that big game. What a tremendous